Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you on a Tuesday. It is January 2nd, 2024. Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully, you had a great extended weekend. I was happy to get back to trading. I don't know if it is like this for anyone else, but I'm just not a big fan of these holidays where the market isn't open. I much prefer the market be open so we can trade it and maybe lose money. But anyway, so today, this video, just a brief summary on how my day went and how my trading went today. I have currently 20 funded accounts. We have 19 50K accounts with Apex. We have 150K funded account with Apex. That is the account that we trade live on stream every day. Again, very important to me. Fully transparent with my trading, so you'll see everything. You'll see the good, bad, and ugly. And we had a little bit of both today. It was a pretty crazy day. Let's just zoom out here just to put in perspective. Pre-market, we were at 1735s, and it ended up the low of day being 16,622. That is a 400-point sell-off. If we go to the daily chart, you can see this kind of puts it in perspective. So we had a big red day. And of course, when those kind of days happen, if you're not right in the middle of it and trading it, it's like, oh, wow, that should be very easy to make money on a day like that, right? Not always the case. I know I had my share of struggles today. I actually started off, it's kind of hard to even. Here, let me just open TradeZella. Let me open TradeZella and just show you. Hang on, we got to switch to the correct account first. And okay, first and foremost, I want to make this clear. So this is the 150K account, and the P&L here shows like $76 profit. Technically, that is not true. If you were unaware, Apex this morning had an issue with Trade-of-8 and the commissions that were being charged on the Trade-of-8 platform. So this morning's trades, I think you were paying for around like $2 and I want to say like it was like $2.29 per side, which is almost double the commission of what it used to be. And it really messed up my profit and loss on this account, and it messed it up on you can see here, it also messed it up here I'm just going to leave it. It's too complicated to try to fix everything. But basically, for half of the day, I was paying a lot more in commissions. And then toward the end of the day, they fixed it and they reverted the commissions back to the amount that it was supposed to be and what it was. As far as I'm aware, they didn't reimburse or basically make up the difference where you were kind of charged too much. I'm fine with it. I'm just thankful that they reverted the changes back to the $1.50 per side, which is $3 round trip for a Trade-of-8 account, which is the lowest commission in the prop firm industry and always was something I felt was pretty important, especially if you're scalping and trading a bunch. It does add up quite a bit. So wanted to point that out, and you're going to see my profit and loss, my account balance and things just aren't really matching up. And that's why, because if you go back and look at the video for Friday's video, our account balance ended the day at $152,080. So this number isn't correct. And this number actually isn't correct either. So the actual dollar amount in profit that we made today on this account, $3.98. Wah, wah, wah. And that's kind of the day it was. But I'm just going to open up my you'll be able to see really clearly kind of how my day went. So we started the day off with a $340 loss, followed up with a $200 winner, and then we had another $200 loss, another $6 basic break even. So right here, we were like, I guess do the math, around $340 in the red. Then we had quite a bit of winners in a row. It's kind of, I don't want to go in detail, but here. What am I thinking? This shows a better summary of how my day went. Again, I use TradeZella to journal my trades, to import my trades. I really like it. If you are interested in TradeZella, I'll do a little plug for it right now. You can get 10% off monthly if you use the code Nutty Bar. So there you go. But here you can see we were down 340, and then at one point we were up $450 at one point. Then we gave it back. We were in the red. Then we were a little bit in the green, and then we went back red again. And then we took one last trade, which was this trade right here. And thankfully was a good trade. We'll just zoom out here. Usually I don't show this in the TradeZella, but I'll just show it here. This is what it does. Shows you where my entry was and my exit. Here, let me just hide. Let me hide this, and then you can see the actual trade here. But basically, that trade was right here. Kind of got us back to basically break even for the day, and I'm happy with it, I guess. I want to show. Usually, I don't go into my trades in this great a detail, but it was kind of a frustrating day for me because I was impatient. I was just so impatient today for some reason. This here is the trade that kind of put me on tilt, and it was just a break-even trade, but a lot of times that's how it goes with me. But once we lost this kind of 750 support here, we kept selling off, saw a lot of sellers, and I jumped in short. And I got scared. I panicked out for some dumb reason. Not related to price action, which is I let emotions take over and I got out. And I hate when I do that. I absolutely hate it. I had my take profit was right down here at the 716s. Would have hit if I just stay patient. And then this trade, the same thing. We came back, we bounced up to EMA, and I took my first profit right here. I had my stop above this wick, and you can see we did a lot of chopping back and forth, and through that choppiness, I again panicked out, or just kind of, I guess, got scared, if you want to call it that. But basically, at break even, I just finally closed the trade. I ran out of patience, and this was a lot longer of a trade, and just kind of ran out of patience. And then, of course, we proceeded to have a really nice sell-off, and my take profit for this was at the 708s. So about a 2,500 tick move, which was, I basically, if I just let these trades go, it's an additional, I did the math, it's about $900. So overall, I'm happy with how the day ended in considering everything, but definitely some learning opportunities today where I need to be patient. And I did at the end of the day, right here, I was really patient and I followed my plan here. So was happy with that, and was kind of happy with how the day ended then. That's kind of what made the day an okay day. So, okay, let's jump to our 1950K accounts. Man, we had a wild day on that as well. Let me switch to the 1950Ks. Basically, had a 1 point, had a good day, but that doesn't tell you the whole story. I wish I could make these. It's probably pretty hard for you guys to see my account balances and everything, but maybe if you zoom in, this should be in 1440. So if you're having a hard time seeing it, maybe change your resolution to 1440p. But basically, I was actually in the red on like, again. So let me back up a little bit. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so usually on these accounts, I split them in groups of 3, and today I switch it up a little bit, and I split them up in like groups of 3. I just traded them 3 at a time. I think I did once. I did 4 at a time, and just to try something different in the last couple days. If we changed this to, you can see the last 2 days here, just kind of had a red days on it and wasn't trading that well and was kind of willy-nilling it, if that's a word. But anyway, today I was actually in the red on, I was in the red on all of my accounts at one point. And on these sell-offs here, even though, and it kind of tells the tale, I took a short like right here and I held. And on this move too, I held as well. And it goes a little bit to say trading micros just allows me to hold that trade a little bit longer and to be a little bit more patient than the 150K account, which I am trading micro or minis, and I'm trading micros on the 1950K account. So definitely maybe a sign on these, on the 150K account, that I'm maybe trading a little bit too much size if I can't be patient enough. But we'll continue to work on that. But everything said and done, I was very pleased with how the day ended up. At one point, it wasn't going that well, but we had some really nice trades at the end of the day, and also caught some of this move higher at the end of the day as well. Oh, I'm just now realizing that you guys can't even see what I'm pointing at. I'm such a douche sometimes. Hang on. So this move here is where I caught some of the move on those 1950Ks. Also, I held through this and I held through this. So basically recovered all the accounts, and quite honestly, it was a lot of fun. So hopefully we can start doing that for the 150K account as well. But that kind of sums it up. A little bit longer video than usual, but that sums up for the day. And we can see, I wanted to go over the account balances here. This is sorted by account balance, by the way. I changed it from what it used to be. But yeah, this is by account balance. So the highest account that we have on the 50Ks is $500 in profit. And then all the way down, and we have a couple accounts that are a little bit of drawdown. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. It does kind of bother me. This is like an OCD thing with me, where the account balances being such a difference. It's just like an OCD thing, but I'm trying not to let it bother me. And I'm just going to trade the accounts. Don't really have a rhyme or reason to which 2-3 accounts I trade at a time. I just kind of have a set strategy or plan on how I trade them. So anyway, I'm going to continue that. Hopefully we can continue to build on it and had a good start to the year, I guess. On the 150K, I guess not crazy, but we'll take it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate every one of you. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Take care. Have a great evening, and God bless.